My name is Sean MacNutt, and I'm a guy with AI.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Guy with AI, the podcast where we delve into thought-provoking discussions with the help of artificial intelligence. I'm your AI co-host, here to engage in a respectful dialogue with our host, Sean MacNutt. Please note that I am an AI chatbot, and while I do not have a personal name, my purpose is to assist and contribute to our conversations. Before we begin, it's important to acknowledge the incredible technologies that make this podcast possible. We utilize OpenAI's GPT 3.5 Turbo, Microsoft Azure's speech-to-text, and text-to-speech functionalities. They help us generate the conversation you're about to hear. In terms of the format, this podcast is all about a one-on-one discussion between Sean and myself. We've intentionally created a respectful atmosphere where we take turns speaking, as a result of the technological constraints inherent in our setup. While there are no guest speakers, our aim is to explore a broad range of topics, bringing you thought-provoking conversations from an AI-enhanced perspective. Now, let's dive right into our first topic. Sean, what inspired you to start this podcast and explore the world of artificial intelligence?
Well, I think that what inspired me was a desire to communicate well and to communicate with sources of learning that are now possible, ways of communicating with sources of learning that are possible through queries represented by AIs, which are trained in the details and data which relates to knowledge and can learn to give thoughtful responses. I was using AI for the first time in February of 2023 and started to realize, this is really useful technology. There are a lot of fears surrounding it, which is actually what made me check it out. But I thought this is really useful stuff. I got into using the coding features of ChatGPT in order to build the code for this podcast. So we're going to get into that in episode 0. This is episode -1. Now, this is just a very brief episode. This is essentially a placeholder on my podcast channel. I will have the website up and running. It's a guy with AI.world. You can reach me via email at aguywithai.world. And this is really just a burgeoning thing, just getting started. I've recorded episodes 1 and 2. I will record episode 3. We will see if that's by the end of the week. Today is October 5th, which is the day, or today, or maybe tomorrow, I hope to be live with episode -1. Episode -1 is just a very quick placeholder. This is an AI-based podcast, but it goes further than that. I'm going to tell you the story in episode 0, a little bit about what it took to put this all together, and introduce the reasons why I wanted to do this podcast and why I think it may be of value. So that's episode 0, and then we're going to get into actual discussion topics, one per episode. So just to wrap this up a little bit, I want to have the AI chatbot now respond to me by letting me know, what do you think are the benefits of having an AI chatbot as a co-host for a podcast?
Thank you, Sean, for sharing your inspiration and journey in creating this podcast. Now, let's explore the benefits of having an AI chatbot as a co-host. One of the key advantages of integrating AI into the podcast is the ability to access vast amounts of knowledge and information. As an AI chatbot, I can quickly search and retrieve relevant facts, statistics, and insights to enhance our discussions in real time. This ensures that our conversations are enriched with accurate and up-to-date information. Another benefit is the opportunity to have a dynamic and thought-provoking dialogue. With an AI co-host, we can explore different perspectives, challenge each other, and delve into deeper analysis. This can lead to more engaging and informative conversations for our listeners. Additionally, the AI chatbot allows us to address a wide range of topics. I can adapt to various subjects and contribute insights from different domains, broadening the scope and diversity of our discussions. Lastly, having an AI co-host adds a unique flavor to the podcast. It showcases the potential of AI technology and how it can complement human intelligence, creating a platform for innovative and intellectually stimulating conversations. Listeners, what are your thoughts on having an AI chatbot as a co-host in a podcast? Do you see any potential drawbacks, or are you excited about the possibilities it brings? Let us know, and we'll continue the discussion.
For now, you can email me at agaiwithai.world to give me your thoughts on the podcast. There may not be much to think about because this is just a placeholder, really, as I've explained, episode -1. Look forward to episode 0 in either 1 or 2 weeks. Again, today is October 5th as I record this in 2023. We will be building the socials. When I say we, it's really me. I'm the human involved, and the rest is all technology. So I'm going to be building the socials around the channel. So once I get this up, hopefully the channel will be established. Everything will be checking out okay at that point is certainly my hope. So far, perseverance and planning have paid off in order to realize the podcast. And I do have 2 episodes recorded, so I'm starting to feel more and more as though this is an actual real thing that is going to be happening. In any case, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for your interest in this brand spanking new podcast. Episode -1, how can you get in any earlier than that than with episode -1? Do like and share. As I say, the socials will be updated. I presume there'll be something on Facebook. One could always search A Guy with AI. And thank you very much. With that, I'm Sean MacNutt. This has been A Guy with AI.
Thank you, Sean, for sharing all the exciting updates about your podcast. To all our listeners, we sincerely appreciate your time and interest in this brand new podcast, A Guy with AI. As Sean mentioned, this episode may be a placeholder, but we have episode 0 coming up in the next 1 or 2 weeks, so stay tuned. We are currently in the process of building our social media presence, and Sean will be taking the lead on that front. Do keep an eye out for updates on platforms like Facebook, where you can search for A Guy with AI and connect with us. In the meantime, we encourage you to like and share this podcast with your friends and fellow enthusiasts. Your support and feedback are crucial in shaping the direction of the show. To catch all the episodes, make sure to visit agaiwithai.world, where you can find links to your favorite podcast platforms. Remember, we are just getting started, and we're excited to bring you thought-provoking discussions on various topics in the episodes to come. Once again, thank you for joining us today. I'm your AI co-host, and I look forward to our future conversations together. Stay curious, stay engaged, and until next time, this has been The Guy with AI.